Good morning. Welcome to Executive Care. And as I mentioned in the article, we are back reviewing some lawns, some jobs actually that we did back in May. So this is Linda's job where we did lawn islands of Kurapia. And I have my friend Bowser chiming in, so we're gonna move. But we haven't been here for a couple of months and I have some cool surprises. So come on, let's go for a walk with me. So first thing, I am so happy with the landscape. It has grown so much. It's very, very pretty. And everything's doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. But most importantly, the Kurapia is awesome. It is so filled in. It looks really good. There's bees, as I mentioned to you. And they're happy as heck. So we're helping the bees. So here's the entrance. It has a great entrance. These little zinnias, they don't know when not to bloom. They're beautiful. They've been in full bloom since we planted this yard in May. And then the knockout roses are really beautiful. But look at the Kurapia. The Kurapia has completely filled in. It's super dense. The bees are right over here. I don't know if you can get that close to them, but they're happy too. And if you just look at this thing, it is so rooted in. It's like a carpet of green, and it's so cool. Now we'll be going to another yard that's grown in where the Kurapia grows in the shade. So pay attention how these leaves look, because the other one will be completely different. So then if we look to this other side, here's our other island of Kurapia. And again, everything is done so well. The grasses have grown. These guys, they don't know when to stop blooming. They look beautiful. Again, there's bees. The crepe myrtle will be ending soon. And just the whole thing, I'm so happy with it. It looks so nice. Everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing right now. So let's come over here. And this is our last island, if you remember, of Kurapia. Over here on this side, and you can kind of look to the left and look at the corner, and these guys have been in bloom for all summer. The lavender is great, the guava is looking really good, the grasses are really cool. And then on this end, this is our shade end right here, and so this part of the Kurapia is getting quite a bit of sun, but it's the same thing. And I'm just so impressed with how dense it is. It is so dense. And again, look at the leaf size, because when the next yard we're going to, it's in the shade and it'll be a completely different growth pattern. So that always interests me as a grower. And so that's kind of it for this yard. We've talked about it, but like I said in the article, I wanted to revisit it. And I wanted to let everybody know what Kurapia looks like when it's matured and filled in. And it's a great lawn alternative. Remembering that once it's established, it does not need much water at all. Okay, thank you. Now let's go to the other yard. Hi, we're back. We are in another client's home over here by Golf Links, by Golf Links. So we just left the first home in Folsom. That was full sun. This home obviously is filtered light. There's some huge trees up in here. It's very pretty, actually. Behind me is, in the afternoon, this part of the yard is sunny. So right now, obviously it's shady, but in the afternoon the sun comes this way. So this is totally different plants on this side. These are sun plants on this side than the other side I'll be showing you in just a minute. But everything is doing really well. Over here, our waterfall, if you can see it, these impatiens are huge. It's awesome. But if you can see the waterfall, and I'll be quiet for a second. It's a nice soft sound. But this is doing great. So everything's really great. But the biggest surprise, wait till you see this, is the Kurapia. It is crazy beautiful. It's in filtered light. If you see the leaf size, it's like 3 times the size of the other one. It's not as tight. It's a little bit more relaxed in the growth, but it's still rooted really well. But it's gorgeous. It's a nice soft green. I think my favorite is dappled light. So this half of the yard then is all our shade plants. But again, the feature here is the Kurapia and how it's doing so well in this type of environment. So I'm super happy. Just as a side note, these little jars that you're seeing, the owner was just explaining to me, the little battery lights, like little candles that light up. And she says at night with night lights and these, it reminds her of Disneyland. It's just so beautiful. So that's cool. But anyhow, so this yard was featured, I believe we featured it in July. And so we've seen this already. Back then they had a gate. We put up a fence because they have a little dog to keep them out so that it could establish. But basically that's it. So you can see what it does in the shade. It's super, I'm really excited, as you can tell, how it looks. But it does sun and it does shade, so it's a very versatile ground cover lawn alternative for us for Northern California. So thank you for watching our video, and we'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.